Hey, here is video number 2. Again, we're going to look for basketball or other sports or other preparation, getting yourself prepared for a workout, practice, whatever it is. This is a series of, we're going to do 6 videos. The first 5 will look at different aspects of the hip. This video today is going to look at the backside, okay, or the glutes, the butt. All right, we're going to look at getting that lengthened out in some different ways. Okay, now the great part about the first video was looking at the front side or the front butt. Well, this is the back butt. So we're going to look at lengthening that side out, and pretty much we're going to take the squat and we're going to look at the variables that we can add to it, and that would be speed, range of motion, arm reaches, and stance. We're going to look at those. We're also going to look at a few lunges so we get a little bang for our buck. Lunges will give us not only hip flexion for the backside, but hip extension as well. So there's some bang for our buck there on those exercises. So they kind of double up, which is good. But we're going to throw in some different reaches with our lunges to kind of emphasize more of a stretch on that backside. Okay. So first one we're going to look at squat. Again, we could go with squat, and we could simply squat and keep it at that. But for this video, to show you a few variations, let's use a stance variation. So my right foot is subtly forward. My toe and my heel are together. So I'm going to look at squatting again, and just letting my hands fly wherever they want to fly. Okay, if I want to go down, I can go down. Just driving the hips back and just stretch them out through a squat on that back side. Use a wider base. Use a more narrow base. Use a toed out base. Use a toed in base. Okay? So now we can also, and there's gonna kind of integrate some other hip motions in there, but that's okay. We're really looking at getting the backside going. So we can combo some of those. So I could go right foot forward, I could go a wider base, and I could go toed out. Again, backside yes, but other qualities as well. All right, so you can play with the combos to give you enough there. So number 2, we'd look at just squatting with reaches. So we take our normal squat, okay, and now we start to reach our hands in different motions. So we could drive down, drive right, drive left. Maybe we get a little bit more dynamic and we reach a little higher or straight up. Again, it's going to have a different impact on the hip, but again, we're really trying to change the backside or integrate the backside to give it some different feedback and some different kind of information. So not always just going down, but we can go up, we can go one-handed, we can throw in a twist or a twist. And again, those will be other qualities, but again, we're emphasizing the backside. Okay, moving on, we're gonna look at just a lunge again. Okay, so getting our lunge stance and going up and down. We looked at it the first time for the front side. Well, it doubles as getting this hip loaded up as well. So we can just stay in that stance as well on both sides. Let's get a little bit more dynamic. Now the first one on the front side, we went up with our reach. For the back side, we're gonna reach down. So a lunge and a reach down is gonna lengthen out the back side, getting that ready. And so finally, our last one here is a one-leg stability reach. So we're going to stand on one leg, most challenging now because we're on one leg. We don't have a lot of stability, but this is great before something, okay, to really get yourself kind of proprioceptively kind of woken up a little bit for the speed and awareness for what basketball or what other sport might bring. So let's stand on one leg, and all we're going to do is we're just going to reach those hands forward and down, okay, and away. And so we might just go straight down, we might go a little further away, we might go a little higher, okay? And just continuously challenging. And again, we could go away, we could change up our direction. So those are 5 different back butt exercises and variations that we can use.